All right, everybody turn to page 3. All right, back in the old pre-algebra days, life was good. You could solve equations. Remember isolating the x, getting x all by itself? That's what this is. Back to normal pre-algebra skills. This is not factoring. This is just isolating the x. Pretend for 3 seconds that 5 doesn't exist. If I had 4x equals 128, what would you do to get x by itself? Divide by 4. So x, which I really know is x to the 5th, your 3 seconds are up, x to the 5th is equal to what? What's 128 divided by 4? Thank you. All right, now I'm solving, so I have to keep in mind if it's one solution or two, because it could be two. But before I get that, I need to figure out how to get the 5 off of the x. How do I get the 5 off of the x? What's the opposite of x to the 5th power? Good. X to the 1/5 or the 5th root, right? You could take its 5th root. Any root makes things smaller. So take the 5th root, and it cancels off the 5. But I have to take the 5th root of 32, which you can type into your calculators, or honestly, these green sheets might be faster. Whatever you think. Okay, good, the 2. And then pause for just a second and identify, is it possible to have 2 solutions or not on this one? And again, why not? Good. Not 2 solutions because odd exponent, odd root. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you. Letter B. Okay, this one I think is just in a different order, so worth looking at. I can or cannot add 3 to both sides for the very beginning of this question. Cannot. It's held in parentheses, so you cannot touch it. So how do I get the parentheses open? What do I do to get rid of the exponent of 4? Ooh, good thought. Take its 4th root, because you can't do, so Sierra, that wasn't a bad idea. The problem is, because it's not multiplication right here, if this were multiplication, you could do x to the 4th and 3 to the 4th. But because it's not multiplication, you're not allowed to do that. That wasn't a bad idea, though. I'm just going to start by doing the 4th root right away. So it's x minus 3 now. All right, the 4th root of 21 is not going to be on the green sheet because it's a calculator. It's a decimal. It's a decimal. So can you find the 4th root of 21? See if you can find it on your calculator successfully. Yeah, 2.104. I did 21 to the 1/4 exponent because I like to do the fractions like that. But you could have done math as well. Are we good with that? I can come around later if you're not finding it. So 2.14 plus minus or just one answer? So this is a degree, or this is a 4th root, so it's even, right? So plus minus needs to be there. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides now. And this is where you get your 2 solutions. So you get the first solution from doing 2.14 plus 3. And your second solution doing 2.14 as a negative and adding 3 to it still. So 2.14 as a positive, adding 3, and then negative 2.14. Okay, and then if you take negative 2.14 plus 3, it's still positive, but it's 0.86. So you have to, when you're solving, remember if there's one solution or two, but otherwise when you're evaluating, you don't. The homework